Well, Mark, Derby Day, a point apiece, is it a fair result?
Coming off at the end, it felt as if we probably should have won it. I don't think they had a lot of chances second half, but we didn't really play first half either. We didn't create a lot of chances. Young Kieran's going to be a penalty, so the game turns. But compared to last week, we lost 2 goals in quick succession. It was good to just come in at 1-0 and we knew we were still in the game. We got ourselves composed, and I think we done really well second half, and it was probably a decent derby game for fans because there was a lot of kind of goal mouth kind of action, attacks, and we were kind of in their half for most of the game. It
was a bit kind of blood and thunder at times, a few of the tackles, but you can expect that in a Falkirk Dunfermline game, right?
That's what you want. You want that anyway when you're playing it. You don't want it to be a flat game and you think that's a derby game went by and you've not really had any action, or you've not had the chance to go and really get in about somebody and put your mark on the game. So it was a bit heated at times, but I don't know what the sending offs were like, what they should have been sent off or whatever. But there was a few naughty ones probably before that could have been, I thought when we were breaking on them, that people should have been maybe took a card for. But it was the same, I think one of our boys got a yellow card for them breaking away, maybe Jordan first half. I'm not sure, but they had a couple much the same, and it's one of their games.
As a performance compared to last week though, certainly going in the right direction.
I think St Mirren game we were pretty decent. It looks as if we're in the right direction, and then last week was very poor, just all round it was poor. And then second half of the day we've been better, so hopefully we can continue that and play with a bit of momentum getting into the next game.
You had a new teammate today, he seemed to provide quite an outlet for your passing.
Aye, Louis done well. He's quite a tidy player on the ball and he picks up good areas, so I'm looking forward to that continuing. Hopefully he can get on the score sheet as well, because I think the man can bring a couple of goals to us also.
It looked like quite a midfield battle, but one that you were quite enjoying at times today.
That was good. It was good. We got a bit of the ball as well. Second half, first half, got a bit frustrated because the way they were playing was trying to stop our 2 middlemen getting on it. But that happens. Whether or not people notice that in the stands, but the second half then we opened them up a wee bit. We managed to knock the ball about and play forward passes, which we want to do. Young Kieran's an outlet. You've got Miles. You've got Lee's a target, and young Louis coming in as well into pockets. So if you do get the momentum going, to put the shape of the team's there to make the positive passes forward and create, and hopefully that's now we can get to jail and start getting goals at the end of it as well.
The switch of the wingers in the second half seemed to cause Dunfermline quite a few problems as well.
I think Miles struggles on the other side, and it's the opposite for Kieran. He would prefer, he's just kind of looks to go down the line, so I think their boys quite quick, so he was just showing them that the full game in the first half. Second half he's went over the other side and he's come inside Till, but he's went outside him. He's really got at him and caused him a few problems, and I think Miles obviously going to the left was more natural for him and taking the ball and receiving it in where as he should be the day, so it did change the game a bit.
Jordan's been quite solid defensively since he came in, but perhaps a surprise goal scorer on the score sheet today.
He said it before he hit it. He said I've done this keeper before at Hibs, so he kind of expected him to take a step to his right, so it was perfectly executed. He'd said he was going to do it before it, so it was really good for him.
Were we unlucky not to nick it at the end? Chances for Rory, for Lee, for Nathan?
Aye, definitely. I think Rory one's a hard one. The ball into him, it's a bit pacey. Big Lee said he lost the ball when it was come over, but normally that's a touch and finish for Lee. It's bread and butter. And Big Fash has done brilliant getting up. I've just left it in there and he's got up and get a great header on it. And just the break of the ball's no happened. Wee Louis put one across the face, kind of shot, come cross or whatever. I'm not sure what he tried, but we broke through them. And again, a wee nick there and that's a goal.
Overall, an encouraging performance and something that the fans seemed to enjoy as they were leaving, but builds us up nicely for next week. What's your thoughts on that one?
If we can continue like that the way we did second half, then I'll be more than happy, and we can build on it and be more confident and more positive. Then I'm sure we'll start to get the goals that we need to get the wins.
And we have one up in Inverness already this season, but is that something we're confident of recreating?
Aye, well they're one of the form teams in the league recently. It'll be a tough game. They're well set up now, and I think they've got a settled team. They've bought a lot of foreign players in, a lot of new players, but now they've got their settled team. You look at it, lucky there'll be one change in the team sheet, so they'll be solid. They'll be hard to break down, and we need to control the ball up there, I think, to get a win.
Mark, as always, thanks for your time.
Thank you. Cheers.
Perfect.
Thank you, lads.